That is true. Replace Cloud with a better character, same moveset, different skin. I still think that Cloud should have been Warrior of Light.
Cloud should have been freaking Impa.
Either
Impa from Hyrule Warriors. That would have been Impa from Hyrule Warriors would have been a great replacement.
Yeah, Giant Blade Impa would have been
like that. It's basically the same thing, isn't it?
Pretty much.
I mean, you just have to tweak some stuff around, but it'd still be the same thing.
I was hoping that this version of Ganondorf would be the Dual Blades one from Hyrule Warriors. Because...
What was that?
Huh?
What was that?
Please don't tell me that I cut out.
No, what Dual Blades one?
The Dual Blades Ganondorf from Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, yeah.
Because, well, okay, fine. Oh, it's another sword user. Name me another character in this game besides, like, Pit.
Most of Nintendo characters use frickin' swords. Get over it.
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't.
I don't either.
I'm just saying this in general to people who say, oh, we got too many sword characters. Most Nintendo characters use swords. Get over it.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Nintendo never had anything to do with getting Cloud. Sakurai is able to get his way because he technically doesn't work at Nintendo. Sora Ltd. Limited, I guess. His company is a freelance company, which puts him in a special middleman position, and that's why third-party IP gathering is easier than if Nintendo did it directly.
But isn't Sora shut down?
No. Why would you even say that? This game's existence means that Sora isn't shut down.
No, I mean thought that the company that made Kick Icarus Uprising got shut down, which I'm pretty sure that happened. And I thought that was Sora, unless that's a different company I'm thinking about.
I mean, it would technically be everyone because, like, DLC really shouldn't count, but...
Side note, there aren't any Hyrule Warriors or Fire Emblem Warriors representatives, yeah.
Not that there are really much to represent from Fire Emblem Warriors.
Yeah. Although, that being said, I have seen people, like, starting to get annoyed at the Fire Emblem representation in this game, and that pretty much all of the Fire Emblem reps are thin anime guy with a sword.
So
instead of
I can understand that. Like every Fire Emblem rep has a sword.
Well, yeah, instead of using any of the axes or lance characters.
Yeah. Well, most of them are lords, though. So, except for Robin. Robin is probably the most unique in terms of, like, he uses a sword and magic instead of just a sword all the way. And Corrin, yeah.
Well, that was a sweet chain reaction of Deku Nuts that went off.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Sora Limited shuts down and reopens whenever it's called. The staff who worked on Uprising did close because it was just as... Oh, it was just a team Sora Limited made specifically for that one project.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, are you serious? The last... I can't even say!
Speaking of, we actually had a hint of an Atlas rep getting into Smash Alt because the Tokyo Mirage character made it in as a Spirit, and Atlas were the ones that made that game. I mean, we're already getting frickin'... Doesn't Atlas develop Persona?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're getting Joker. Of course he's getting in. Of course there's an Atlas rep.
That's the point.
Yeah.
The game was released, there was a TMS representation as a Spirit, and he's saying that was the hint that Joker was going to be in the game.
I mean, isn't Atlas made owned by Sega?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean,
that's just another Sega rep.
That's why
just because a Tokyo Mirage Sesh and his character is a spirit in this game didn't really mean anything for Persona.
Not really.
It just meant that
it's possible.
Arc System.
It just means that Atlas is open to the idea of Smash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they are, so that's why we're getting Joker.
Yeah, and also because Persona Q2 is on the 3DS, at least in Japan.
I don't think that has anything to do with it, honestly. I think it was literally...
It does, because Joker's in Persona Q2.
Oh, fucking... Who cares? Who honestly cares?
So, I'm going to bring this up. If you played any Fire Emblem, what character would you rather have instead of, like, one of the sword users?
Frederick.
Frederick?
I've never played Fire Emblem.
I've
never played Fire Emblem. I only know that there's a character named Frederick, and apparently he's friggin' amazing.
Frederick in Fire Emblem Awakening is your beginning OP. He's pretty much useless unless you decide to go out of your way to level him up later on.
Mm-hmm.
Or just get him a bunch of new, like, or just up his stats a lot. Hector.
Yeah, but you don't...
Yeah, Starmag. I prefer Hector from the one on Game Boy. Hector was amazing. He was like one of the best lords in that one. Better than Eliwood, at least. Eliwood being Roy's father.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Lynn would be cool too, but it's kind of the same thing as she has a sword.
Well, the thing is I'm fine with the Fire Emblem characters with swords because, like, if they play differently, like, for example, Ike. Like,
Ike is completely different.
100%. Like, he's got such a heavy power-based play style, but I assume that we're talking about ones that are
Axel.
Replacing.
No, don't go there, Axel. No.
Replacing like Marth, Lucina, Roy, Chrom. Literally 4 clones.
Axel's like, actually, maybe Tharja, so we can have Bongi bits in Smash.
Smash Bros with jiggle physics. I'll smash your bros. There you go. There's the joke for you.
If she wasn't an assist, I'd enjoy Tiki as a dragon rep. I mean, you already got Korin.
Well, you're done.
You're done?
Today.
You're done?
Yes!
Did you survive?
Yeah, wait for it.
That reminds me, I got nice. I got, I upgraded Metal Gear Zeke earlier.
What'd you get?
What'd it become?
I don't even remember, but I just...
Perry Cat. No, if you want tits, add Ivy from Soul Calibur. Do you think we'll get any Soul Calibur reps? Is it like
no?
Doubt it.
No.
I'm not too like up to date on like who owns or like what is going on with Soul Calibur these days. So
basically, Soul Calibur 6 is kind of not necessarily a reboot, but more so goes back to right after the events of Soul Edge, the arcade game, and in between that and Soul Calibur 1. Just so everyone can have all the original characters again.
Yeah.
Because apparently everyone's just a bunch of whiny babies.
Axel's like, Perry Cat, we don't need 9 out of 10 of the way to nudity characters.
Just went away.
Honestly, Perry Cat, if you want nudity characters, play Project M or something.
Gavin, are you capable of hearing Snake?
Yes.
Okay, I was just wondering, because it seemed like he was talking and you were just talking over him, so I wasn't quite sure what was going on.
My bad.
Let's see. Yeah, Robin and Korin are unique. Like I said, I would throw Ike in there, given his moveset.
Why not throw in a Fire Emblem villain or something?
That would actually be great, I think.
We need a rep for the villains for Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there
It's
aren't any
just
villains.
the question is like which is the good, like what villain to choose, because most of the villains, aside from like a few, mainly use like freaking like spell books or something, which is like a theme or something. Like most of the main villains, like in Fire Emblem Warriors, like you got the Shadow Dragon villain. He uses a tomb, and he's like the main villain for that one.
Home.
Iago from Fates is not really
Aladdin.
the main villain, huh?
Aladdin.
No. And then
You
you got
now imagining Fire
and then you got
Emblem.
Valadar, who also uses
Okay.
magic. So
Just talk right over me. Fair enough.
yeah, loot from I believe Sacred Stones is probably nuts, because loot in Sacred Stones is basically just a mean MLG magic user.
Hey, Starmac, actually, speaking of, I actually did that earlier. My god, is he powerful at max level. Like, he's a great, neutral spirit.
You know, that'd actually be pretty interesting. Takumi from Fates, like a character that mainly uses like a bow. That'd be interesting.
That would be kind of interesting just to see how that would work. Like a Smash Bros. User, or a Smash Bros. Character that fights mainly at long range, like with a bow.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have characters that fight at long range with like tons of other things, but like with just a straight up bow.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Alright, if you're gonna use an Orc Club, I'm gonna use it too.
And at least Takumi from Fates is like a prince, so it's like one of the main characters in the game, so it makes sense.
Oh, okay. I thought I completely made that tornado after I swung the club.
Well, you didn't.
I mean,
The only thing
it
is
really
is,
looked like it.
The only thing would be is like, how would he like work?
I don't know.
You could also use like some of the abilities that like skills you can get in Fire Emblem Fates. Like you can use Astra, which basically is like a multi-hitting attack in like a single turn, but at like low damage.
I wouldn't know. I've literally never played Fire Emblem in my life.
Astra in like Fire Emblem Awakening and Fates, it's a skill that activates like a certain percent of the time based on your I believe it's skill level or like skill stat divided by a certain number.
Can we stop the Fates pandering? We already had enough with Fire Emblem Warriors.
No, we cannot.
We have to get more.
You just hate Fire Emblem Fates, though, Starmac. Like you despise it.
Alright, so yeah, of course, the final boss here for this area is Ganondorf.
But here's
because
the
it
thing.
always is.
Here's the thing, Night Mage. The character has to be recognizable. Like just a random character that you from a different game won't be that recognizable. Like getting Nemi from Sacred Stones, yeah, it doesn't have any fighters, but she's not really that recognizable in terms.
Have we said the word recognizable enough yet?
No!
I didn't think so. I want a Fire Emblem character who has a horse in Smash. I don't know how it would work, though. It wouldn't.
Unless they were on the horse and they couldn't get off. But then again, that wouldn't really work.
Look at my horse. Amazing. Captain K. Rool.
We should have a tsundere in Smash. Just get freaking Serena or Severa from Awakening.
Hey, could we maybe not? Hyrule Warriors should be canon. Well,
now.
Mess up the timeline even more.
there is no timeline.
Time paradox.
I don't care what Nintendo says, there is no timeline. Only Zool.
Okay, so how about we just break into tangents about what other characters from games we should see, like whether it be villains or just what other series do you think needs more representation?
In Smash Bros? I assume this
Like,
is...
that's already there. That's already here.
Okay.
That's already here.
Yeah,
okay.
the series, like a series that's already here that needs more representation from a different character.
F-Zero for starters.
Yes. Having just Captain Falcon is insane.
It just depends on like what character, other characters are more recognizable than him.
Literally all of them? I don't know, actually. I don't play...
Just have James McCloud from freaking F-Zero. Freaking Paradox to Fox. Like, Fox is like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's Star Fox.
It's like you get the human, like, you know there's like a driver in Fire Emblem, or in F-Zero, called James McCloud, right?
No, actually, I didn't, because I don't play F-Zero.
Yeah, I know that.
And it's supposed to be a joke off of Star Fox's dad.
What's happening here?
You're dying. The world's gonna end.
The Triforce just got completed, and here's Ganon's castle.
Ganondorf should have a new moveset, and Blood Falcon should have Ganondorf's old moveset.
Alright.
Yeah,
so...
give it the Pit and Dark Pit thing. Because that was at least I think meant to be the thing, was they updated Pit's moveset and gave Dark Pit his Brawl moveset or something like that. I feel like I remember that being a thing.
Alright, so...
Snake, you can probably tell what boss
this?
this is.
Ganon, probably.
What else?
Fun fact.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes, thank you. Thank you, Nintendo, for putting Ganon in here as a boss.
The James McCloud in F-Zero, by the way, says Starmic Carex, is literally a human dressed as James McCloud.
That's funny. Does he have mechanical legs?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
That was a whole
Okay, so I guess the tail is the weak point.
Yes.
Honestly, Perrycat, Chun-Li might not be that... good of an option because they already got 2 reps. But they are pretty similar, so...
I kind of want them to put in... This is so dumb, but I kind of want them to put in Dan Hibiki as a character.
just have 3 clone fighters?
No. See, here's the thing. Dan Hibiki as a character, and he's actually good. Like, that's the whole joke. That's the actual joke, is that Dan Hibiki is good.
They just freaking, like, here's the thing. Dan Hibiki is probably the best in the air when you're off stage, because he just gimps your jumps the whole time. That'd be amazing. That'd be freaking amazing.
I think I've got something.
Okay, this stage looks really cool. And
yeah,
I wish
Monster
that
Hunter for Smash, Starmac, Monster Hunter. They already got Wrath. Let's put in a Hunter.
Even though,
like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Hunter.
I mean, just any kind of hunter with different armor.
And Deimos can go fuck himself.
It had to be similar to the Monster Hunter from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Look that up because it's actually pretty cool. And I think the Hunter actually wears Rathalos armor in that.
Yes.
Yeah, she does.
Rathalos, and as an alternate skin, is the Kirin.
Ah,
because it's
nice.
because it's a female hunter.
Yeah.
I was really thinking that if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to put the Monster Hunter in Smash, you really should do the implement the arts and styles somehow. But you know, do whatever.
I mean, it just depends. You could, like, in terms of like special moves or something, like, yeah, it makes more sense that those would be there. But
down B is critical juncture.
Yeah, that'd be cool. To just have a counter.
Every other fucking fighter in the game has a counter. Why not this one?
Shit.
You got the freaking giant crocodile. He has a counter.
King K. Rool. Ugh. Oh right, the Monster Hunter that was DLC but was in the story mode. Yeah. Because Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was scum.
Yeah.
Must.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
not
makes
that
sense.
great.
Why else would they add a Rathalos in the game?
I don't know, man.
I mean, it
I'm
would make
agreeing
sense.
with you. There is precedent for it.
Like, why? They added the Rathalos. Why not just a hunter?
I just don't like how salty Deimos gets over.
Yeah. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite made a lot of stupid decisions.
And
Even like
a lot of them were hamstrung by Disney.
even Marvel vs. Even like Lythero, who is like a really big Marvel vs. Capcom player, doesn't even want to play Infinite. Like he played it for a bit and then he just stopped.
That's funny. I kinda would be okay with Akuma. Dude,
And that's why Dragon Ball FighterZ took over for him.
Fucking fun fact, Akuma's spirit is in this game. He is the most powerful fucking red spirit I've ever found. Like,
Rightfully so.
at level 1, he had 5,000 power.
Starmax saying you'd like the counter to be an adept dodge. I don't know how they'd work that though.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it'd be cool.
I was actually thinking that the regular dodge would be like the Valor evasion. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Whoa!
Because it's fast, it's quick. So
Axel saying Ultron is the default character as well as one of the main villains, but Sigma, who was one of the main villains, is DLC.
well, yeah.
And now it's the day the game was revealed. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It's freaking stupid.
Go fuck yourselves. Too bad his spirit sucks though. He has no slots. Well, yeah, that's because he fights alone. It actually makes sense. It just doesn't make for good actual like usage.
Now I'm just imagining Ike trying to explain the importance of fighting for his friends with Akuma.
Just wait for him to appear in Project Cross Zone 3 if it ever happens.
With a sword to the face.
Akuma, like Ike is just trying to explain, hey, you gotta fight for your friends too. I fight alone.
I have no friends.
I have no friends.
And Ike's you must live a very sad life. No. Even better. Ike says, "You must fight for your friends," and Akuma says, "I have no friends." And Akuma and Ike's response, "You are a sad, strange little man." And you have my pity.
Farewell.
You are a sad, strange little man.
And you have my pity.
I want freaking Patrick Star. Just give him his moveset from freaking the SpongeBob movie game and the freaking Battle for Bikini Bottom game. They're problem solved. Grace Crash Cops is actually commentating over Battle for Bikini Bottom now.
Good for them.
Oh gosh.
What a terrible game.
It was actually really fun, man. It's not bad.
Battle for Bikini
I heard.
Yeah,
I heard
Bikini
from a
Bottom was
friend.
fun.
It's
I heard from a friend that one of the SpongeBob games was a good platformer, but I don't know.
The main ones that most people remember are the movie game, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 2 or just regular PlayStation game that was absolute shit, and then the movie game. The movie game I think was the best, in my opinion, just because the gameplay was a lot better.
There was a movie game for the Game Boy Advance that I completed to my disgust, but
the one for GameCube and I forgot what systems it was for. I think it was PS2, GameCube, Xbox 360 maybe. Or it's just plain Xbox maybe.
Just keep naming systems, you'll get there eventually.
Who cares?
God damn it!
Come on. Just a little bit more.
Well, that's it.
Laser beam.
Return to the abyss!
Yep, I'm done.
But
I
yeah.
have to change my party.
Who else?
That was a
What
fun
others do?
fight.
Like, let's go Xenoblade. What characters would you like to see?
Rex. Immediately.
That's another sword user, though.
Shut up.
Rain, I guess.
You didn't-
That's the only one that I can really think of.
You didn't specify no sword users.
Well, I'm just saying, Rex is an obvious choice. Anything else? Cosmos?
Cosmos can be a choice.
Cosmos
Is great for a great representative.
Also, a great fan service, too.
Cosmos would be interesting, but her R-Blade would make her another sword user.
She wouldn't be a sword user.
Yes, you would. Dude,
she has multiple attacks.
She literally has a move called R-Blade. Like, I just said that.
Yeah, but I mean, you know that she has more attacks than just using a sword. She has FG Shot and S Salt, which is basically a somersault attack.
Yeah, she can unbutton the front of her clothing and just fire a laser for no apparent reason.
Also, and then Final Smash would just be X-Buster.
Yeah, also X-Buster, and Mega Man looks at it and goes, "Wait, what?"
Actually,
that's the Zelda area clear.
You know what? Sweet. I'd love to see Zero. It's too bad he's an assist trophy.
Yeah, assist trophy means it'll never happen, unfortunately.